Welcome back to the Shop Mini RC, everybody. I'm Ken, and today we are looking at the Injora IR40 body kit. We already did a full deep dive kind of build on our 6x6 here. Boom. So if you want to check that out, we got a video way over here. But this video, I just want to do a quick comparison or showing it, because a lot of people have been asking crazy, like of all the bodies out there, everybody keeps asking me what this body fits on, and some people complain about the scale. It's not an 18 scale or whatever. It's a 24 scale or it's not a 24 scale. I don't know, whatever. The size is what it is at this point. This is a Gladiator. This is an FCX24 Gladiator. We're just going to walk through these real quick, and I'm just going to show you guys. So here it is, boom, FCX, literally a stock, out of the box, nothing done to it, Gladiator, boom. Okay, you can see the wheelbase, you can see the track width here, again, totally stock. If you had any sort of offset wheels, negative offset wheels, or wider axles like the Injora Plus 4s or anything like that, you'd be even wider, but I mean, that's a pretty good looking stance and body there, right? Like even if it was just raised a little bit. You'd have to, obviously, on any of these trucks, you're gonna have to customize the way it mounts. But again, so many people are asking, so I'm going to go ahead and show. So there's a Gladiator FCX24. What do we got here? There's a C10 JLU wheelbase. Again, I have a lot of smaller tired trucks, but you could throw some big tires on there. Get it to drop down lower. Got the skids on here, Tinker Time skids, but yeah. Again, stock width axles. That's the length. Nothing crazy. I dig it. I think it works well. I think this body fits on a lot of different styles. So there's the FCX24. What else we got here? Let's do this. This is the FCX24. This is a stretched FCX24. Boom. Look at that. It's not wider. It's not a widened FCX24, normal width. But yeah, buddy, that could be pretty dope. Right? I like it. Okay, so that's a stretched FCX24. Here's the FCX18. This is the LC80 FCX18. There's a new FCX18 that'll probably be out by the time this video comes out, or close to it, and it's going to be an even longer wheelbase, but there you go. Mind you, this has some pretty negative offset, so you can see the track width is a lot wider, but it is a little longer. Here's the Smasher. Okay, so that's the shorter. That's an FCX24 shorter. Actually, let's go ahead and pop this off real quick. So this is the same wheelbase as all the normal FCX24s, the Power Wagon, the C10, or sorry, the K5 Blazer. And there we go. So it's that. This has just got the monster truck tires on it. But it's the same wheelbase. What's your track width? Pretty cool. I dig that. Speaking of the FMS stuff, here's the FMS FMT. This is their little mini basher, 24 scale IFS mini basher. Pretty sweet little truck. This guy could even go on there. Not that you'd want to put a hard body on a mini basher, but you could. You could. You can make it work fairly well. And super wide track though, super wide track for this guy. But yeah, overall, could look pretty good. Now we'll get to the CR18s and the Furitek's. This is the new Furitek Cayman, all metal, pretty slick. Fits perfect on there. CR18 length, essentially. It's all the same wheelbase. This is wide because it's the FCX axles. But yeah, you could do some pretty cool stuff with this guy on the FX, or on the Cayman. The FX118 is this guy here. Okay, so again, same basic thing. Little, maybe a tiny bit more narrow. I think that's the wheels. And yeah, good wheelbase length. See that? Oh, hold on. There we go. It's hard to tell when you don't have the body off the truck. I'm not trying to pull all the bodies off, but same thing. Essentially the same. Okay. And last but not least, the Evo Pro. This guy is way wide. Boom. Boom. I'm going to pull the body off this guy real quick. See how it sits. Because this one has been one of the ones that people have been asking a lot about. Like, can you throw that on the new Evo Pro? And you likely can. Oh, you know what? It's going to be tight with the battery and the shift servo. I didn't even think about that. The shift servo. Interesting. Maybe not, guys. Good thing I pulled the body off. Everything else is fine. All the rest of these guys, you have plenty of room. Oh, maybe not with a shift servo on this one. On this guy, you'll be fine. On the FX18, because there's no shift servo. So you have no issues there. But on the Evos and the Evo Pro, they do have a shift servo. This is why we're checking. Oh, man. Ooh, it's a tight fit. Like when the body, when you try to make it straight, it's definitely pushing on the body here. So I'm going to say no. You cannot use this on the Evo Pro or Evo because that shift servo is going to be in the way no matter how you slice it. It's like maybe 3 or 4 millimeters too far. You would have to literally, you could bend this and melt it maybe. I don't know, even back here, you're not really bending that because that's where all of the structure is. Damn. I thought it could. Does not look like it will fit. I mean, you're going to be definitely stressing the body out to make it fit. Unfortunate. Because that seems like what everybody wanted. Maybe Injora make another version that's just a tiny bit wider. Just needs to be a little wider. Man. Or, no. You can try to switch to a smaller servo, but that's a lot of work just for a body. Bummer. Mind you, our rear here is more narrow than normal, so I'm not considering that. It's kind of tight there. That doesn't really matter because there's plenty of room back there. But we narrowed ours up a little bit for the 6x6. But yes, this part right here, not going to fly. Just trying to, I know I'm kind of sitting on this for a little bit. I mean, you could probably make it fit. I mean, it's going to be, you're bending the body though. I don't know if you can see that. But like, I am literally having to bend the body out to make it so that it'll sit straight. Not a ton, but I do have to bend it out some. Especially if I try to put the body forward, that's a real problem, right? So like your body can only go as forward as the servo is, and then you can see there's this gap here, right? Because the servo fits right in there. But you could make it fit. It's going to be rough though, and your servo is right on. And then this is the chassis or servo on chassis. Let's do the Pro here. The Pro is worse because it's also got the battery there. So yeah, there's no way. See how much there is there? Even if I was to put the battery on this side, then you got that much left. Not going to fly on the Evo Pro, guys. That's unfortunate. But now we know. Now you know, so you don't waste your money trying to put this body on the Evo Pro. Seems like it'll work great on everything else, though. Just the two with the shift servos on the sides. That's rough. All the FCX platform stuff, all their shift servos are in the middle of the truck. So there's no issues there. Like, they are perfect for the FCX. I mean, this thing is sick on there. It's like, it fits even with my my fuel cell that's falling off, my double-sided sticky tape fuel cell, and the micro Komodo. You have all the clearance. Great. Freaking sweet. I dig it, guys. I just wanted to show you that. I just wanted to, got so many questions on it. I mean, constantly getting questions. I don't know what other trucks to throw it on, but that's basically all of them, all the major ones anyway. Obviously, it fits on the TRX4M, and the high trail is just going to be a little bit longer wheelbase. And the shock towers are lower, so it's going to sit higher, whatever. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, if you guys got any questions, or you know other bodies or other chassis trucks that this body works great on, or doesn't, more importantly, doesn't work on, let us know down in the comments below. All right, guys. Definitely go check out the video on our 6x6 build using this body and the new MB100, excuse me, ESC from Injora. And then we're also going to do a couple other videos with this truck, changing the links and running 3S on it, all that good stuff. Alrighty, guys, take care. Get out there, build something awesome, build a car, course, community, and then smash it, crash it, and bash it, but don't break the expensive parts. Peace.